for strikes. That's a curveball, and it's that's 0-3. That's strike 3. He gets Braun there, and that'll be a strikeout for the second out of the inning. This one driven to right field. It's deep. Back goes Braun. He's at the wall. It's off his glove. Betts will go into second base. Lead off double for Mookie Betts. Good effort by Braun. Wow. How about that? Brent Suter has walked in a run. He's got 3. Wow, he walked in another run. You're almost sitting here feeling bad for Brent Suter. Blew a fastball by him at 96. Walker Buehler, his third strikeout.
Got a boy.
0-2 strikeout.
Let's see.
Am I back?
That a boy. Come on, let's go, CT.
Betts. Taylor rounds third. He's going to score easily.
Go,
double, and Mookie Betts slides into second. He's 2 for 2. Right down Broadway, strike 3. 3 straight fastballs from Buehler. And there it is, a half dozen so far for Buehler, who looks to be with the Dodgers for the next 12 years. Does your crystal ball have you where in 12 years, Dave? Arcia. That ball is ripped to left field. He thinks he may have got it. And he did. A 2-run shot, Orlando Arcia. And just like that, the Brewers are back within a run.
The Brewers have not contested it.
Called strike 3. 3-2, good pitch, and that is called strike 3 from Mark Ripper. No, he went, and Yardley strikes out Mookie Betts. Go ahead, Alden. A lot of arrows in the quiver of Dave Roberts, and Urias starts out Nottingham with a strikeout. Back up September 1st from the alternate site, and he chases one high. Late there, and Vogelbach, who's been dealing with a Garcia off second. Fooled him, and Arcia strikes out. Nottingham, that's the second out, and another strikeout for Julio Urias. He's hit it harder than anybody, and this one is hit hard. Straight away center field, and that is deep, and that is gone. That's Corey Seager all season long as he hits his 16th of the year.
Calls ever.
Oof, Arcia gone as Trinan strikes him out. Good luck with the 99 away and down. And there's a look that will say, like, Kenley gets this one up in the air, and Bellinger is there for the first out of the Jansen to Keston Hura. And that's on the ground. And Hura is thrown out by Seager. Got him, and that's it. The Dodgers win game 1 of this wild card series.
The 95-mile-an-hour fastball off of Peralta, he'd been throwing you the heater in that at-bat. Are you just kind of waiting to see, sitting on anything there in particular?
No, just trying to battle, put a good swing on the ball. Fortunate enough, you kind of hit it out of the ballpark and give us an extra run going into the later parts of the inning, so that was a big help.
Is it to be able to have a pitching staff, top to bottom, that you guys talk about, the tandem between Clayton and Walker, but also for the bullpen to come out tonight and do what it did to keep this game close?
Yeah, our pitching staff tonight was really good. Walker threw great. He makes one bad pitch, and that game's completely different if he doesn't. Julio came in right after him, and same thing. Attacked people, got in the zone, got outs, soft contact, and then Trinan and Kenley coming in and shutting the door. It's a huge effort from our pitching staff, and that's what you need going forward.
Corey, we often talk about the 1-2 punch with Walker and Clayton, or Clayton and Walker. It's interchangeable. But what about the 1-2 punch between Mookie and yourself? With Mookie at the top of the lineup, you in the 2-hole, you're going to see good pitches to hit, and knowing that really you have a lineup up and down that is going to protect each one of you. Yeah,
like you said, the lineup's deep. It's not just us. There's guys all the way through that lineup that can do damage. They take good at-bats. They take their walks. We take our hits. The first inning was a huge inning for us. As you saw, we took our walks. You scratch some runs, and then the second inning you hit back-to-back doubles, and that's how you win a lot of games.
I'm not certain that people thought it was going to be as close as it was with the Brewers, with their injuries and trying to scratch and claw to get into the postseason. How huge was game one in this 3-game series when really anybody can win it?
Yeah, they're a tough team. Really good bullpen. They got good players, good position players that take good at bats. This isn't anything to be light. The playoffs in general are nothing to take lightly. It doesn't matter who it is. You got to go out there and you got to play good
Dave,
baseball.
from first pitch to final out, what impresses you the most about this particular win?
I just thought it was a pretty clean game. We weathered the 2-run homer. Just tacked on a run late with Corey. I thought the pitching was really good tonight. And it's a playoff win.
Walker said that 2-run homer was lack of execution. How much do you think it was his stuff tonight versus perhaps, just always having that blister on his mind? No,
I thought the stuff was really good tonight. He had RC 0-2 and tried to go up and away and just left it middle, at the knee. And he took a good swing. But outside of that, I thought he really executed well tonight.
You had said that the training staff was going to be very important in terms of what was going on with him. Did you have 4 innings in mind for him, or was it more of just the pitch count that he was getting to at that point?
I thought the 4th inning, was 22, 23 pitches, and at that point in time, there has been times where the blister kind of shows itself a little bit. He started to get up there, and it wasn't necessarily a pitch count. I just felt that right there we could end feeling good about things where they're at and get him ready for his next start. And just having Julio behind him, I felt really confident.
How impressive was Julio tonight with the 3 innings of scoreless ball?
He was great. And I just give him so much credit for just being open to whatever we ask. And, now as we, hopefully get to the next series and he'll make a start, which will be great for him.
Finally, for me, Dave, we always talk about the tandem of Clayton and Buehler and Clayton. How about the tandem of Mookie Betts at the top of your lineup and Corey Seager in that 2-hole?
It's great, and that Mookie started us off and had some good at bats and a couple doubles, and then the energy was great, and then Corey to tack on one late. You'd be hard pressed to find a better 1-2 in baseball.
Thank you.
Next question is from Bill Plunkett. Go ahead, Bill.
How much of that was pre-scripted, Dave? 4 from Buehler, 3 from Urias.
No, it wasn't. I just don't. We just don't know what we were going to get from Walker, to be quite honest. We had a rested pen. I knew Julio. I had a good idea Julio was going to pitch. I wanted to pitch tonight. I just didn't know when it was going to happen. It just kind of worked more seamless, which was great.
And how closely are you going to have to do this with Walker going forward?
Hopefully. We got him out when we needed to, and as he gets an extra day, as we look out going to the next series, then, if we're fortunate enough to get there, then, hopefully we're in a better spot than we were today and continually getting better.
As the middle innings played out, were you starting to worry a little bit that you maybe hadn't cashed in enough in the first 2 innings?
I wouldn't say worried, but I just felt that we really had Suter on the ropes and couldn't really break it open early, which we were close, and they started matching up and hadn't seen Yardley, and he did a nice job against us, so gave him 2 and 1/3, but it's a good club over there. They're going to keep fighting, and it was just, again, good for us to tack on one more run.
Dodgers strike first in this best out of 3 wild card series against the Brewers. Now just 1 win away from advancing to the bubble in Arlington, Texas for the division series. And it felt like at times, Orl, the Dodgers might get 5, 6, or 7 runs in the first couple innings. They only got 3, but they're able to hang on in large part because the pitching staff, 15 strikeouts against the Brewers.
Yeah, the outstanding day by the bullpen, a great start from Walker Buehler at the beginning. Had a little bit of a rough patch, but put him in position to win, and they really could have been ahead by a lot more when he left the game.
Well, the Dodgers gave themselves opportunity early in the game. At least they got a couple of runs, but they really had a chance, it felt like, to really put the Brewers away. They allowed the Brewers to kind of stay in it, but what the Dodgers do best all year long, ranked number 1 in MLB, is score from the 6th through 8th inning. 130 runs this year, and they did so again today.